God says, "Your mother in heaven is begging you right now. God delivered this just in time. You won't believe what she desperately needs from you." Don't skip. Do not turn away from this moment, because what is being placed before you is not random and it is not delayed. I am speaking to you now because there is something urgent that touches your heart deeper than you have allowed yourself to feel. Your mother, who now rests beyond what your eyes can see, is reaching through me with a cry that is filled with love, not fear. This is not about loss. It is about connection that never broke, and you are being called to understand it right now. If you skip this, you may miss the very thing that was meant to bring peace to your soul and release a blessing that has been waiting for you. Type Amen if you believe. I am telling you clearly what this means, because you have carried questions in silence for too long. Your mother is not begging for something material, and she is not asking you to carry pain that was never meant to stay with you. What she needs from you is something that only you can give, something that no one else can replace, and it is connected to the way you have been living your life since she left. She sees the weight you carry, the words you never spoke, and the guilt that quietly sits inside you. She is asking you to release what you have been holding, because that weight is not yours to keep anymore. You have been thinking that time moved on, but I tell you that love does not move away from you. It stays, it waits, and it reaches when the moment is right. This moment is not accidental, and it is not delayed by chance. It is delivered now because your heart is finally ready to hear what you once could not face. She is not at rest because you keep holding on to things that were meant to be healed, and I am here to guide you through that healing. I am not bringing this to hurt you, I am bringing this to free you. If your heart feels something rising right now, do not ignore it, because that feeling is truth touching you. I know you have tried to stay strong, and I know you have told yourself that everything is fine. But I see what is hidden. There are words you never said, forgiveness you never gave, and love you never fully expressed. Your mother does not need your tears. She needs your release, because your healing brings her peace. This is why this has reached you at this exact moment. Please take a second and press like on this video, because it helps this reach someone else who may need this same healing. You must understand that what she is asking is simple yet powerful. She is asking you to forgive yourself for what you think you did wrong. She is asking you to let go of the moments you replay in your mind, the ones where you wish you had done more or said something different. She does not hold those things against you, and neither do I. But you have been holding them against yourself, and that has created a barrier that keeps you from walking fully in the blessings I have prepared for you. There is something else she is asking, and you feel it even before I say it. She wants you to live fully, not halfway, not in fear, and not in constant hesitation. You have been holding back joy because you feel it would mean forgetting her, but that is not truth. Living fully is how you honor her, not by staying stuck in what was lost. She sees your life, and she wants you to step into it without fear, without guilt, and without looking back in regret. Type yes if you receive this. I am reminding you that you are not alone in this process. I am with you as you release, as you forgive, and as you begin to move forward again. The pain you carry has been heavy, but it has also shaped you into someone who can feel deeply and love deeply. Now it is time to let that same depth become a source of strength instead of sorrow. You are not meant to stay in the place where everything ended. You are meant to rise into the place where everything begins again. Your mother is not asking for something complicated, and she is not asking you to prove anything. She is asking for your freedom, because your freedom is tied to her peace. When you release guilt, when you forgive yourself, and when you allow joy back into your life, something shifts beyond what you can see. There is a connection between your healing and her rest, and that connection is sacred. This is why this moment matters more than you realize. I know that part of you feels afraid to let go, because holding on has become familiar. But I am telling you that what waits for you on the other side of release is greater than anything you have been holding. There is peace waiting, there is clarity waiting, and there is a blessing that has been delayed because you were not ready to receive it. Now you are standing at the edge of that readiness, and you are being asked to take one step forward. I am the bridge between what you remember and what still lives beyond your sight. This is why you feel this pull, because something real is touching you again. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. There were nights when you lay awake and thought about her without saying a word to anyone. You replayed moments that seemed small at the time but now feel heavy inside your chest. You wondered if she knew how much you loved her, or if you had done enough when you still had the chance. I am telling you now, she knew. And she still knows, because love does not end where your eyes stop seeing. What you feel now is not regret alone. It is love trying to be released in a healthier way. What she is asking from you now goes deeper than forgiveness alone. She is asking you to stop punishing yourself in quiet ways that no one else can see. Every time you deny yourself happiness, every time you hold back a smile, every time you feel you do not deserve something good, you are continuing a pain that was never meant to last this long. She does not want that for you. She never wanted you to carry pain in her name. Type 777 to receive blessings. You must understand that the way you live now is shaping what comes next in your life. I have placed opportunities before you, but you have hesitated because part of you feels undeserving. That feeling is not from me, and it is not from her. It is something that grew from your own thoughts, and it has stayed because you have not challenged it. Now is the time to break that pattern and step into what has been waiting for you. Your mother is not looking down on you with disappointment. She is looking with love and hope. She sees your strength even when you do not, and she sees how far you have come even when you focus on what went wrong. Her heart is not heavy because of you. It is reaching for you because she wants you to rise. She is asking you to trust that you are allowed to move forward without losing her. That is the truth you have been missing. There is something specific she wants you to do, and it is simple but powerful. She wants you to speak to her without fear, without thinking it is pointless, and without holding back your feelings. When you speak from your heart, you open a space for peace to enter you. You do not need perfect words, you only need honesty. This connection is not broken. It is waiting for you to acknowledge it in a new way. You have also been holding on to moments where you felt you failed her in some way. Those moments have stayed in your mind like unfinished stories. I am telling you now, those stories are complete, and they do not end in failure. They end in love, even if you could not see it clearly at the time. You must stop rewriting them with pain and start seeing them with truth. Type 222 if you trust God. I am leading you into a place where your heart can finally rest. That rest does not come from forgetting, it comes from understanding. You are allowed to remember her with peace instead of heaviness. You are allowed to feel love without it turning into sorrow. This shift is what she has been waiting for, because it frees both your heart and your path forward. There is also a blessing tied to this moment that you have not fully seen yet. When you release guilt and allow yourself to heal, you create space for something new to enter your life. That new thing is not random. It has been prepared for you with care. It may come in the form of an opportunity, a relationship, or a sense of peace you have not felt in a long time. But it cannot fully arrive while you are still holding on to what needs to be released. You have been stronger than you realize, even in your quiet struggles. You continued moving forward even when your heart felt heavy, and that strength has not gone unnoticed. I see it, and she sees it too. But now your strength must take a different form. It must become the courage to let go and to trust that you are still guided. There are moments ahead where you will feel her presence in a gentle way. It may come through a memory, a feeling, or even a quiet sense of comfort that you cannot explain. Do not push those moments away or question them too quickly. Allow them to be what they are, because they are part of the connection that still exists. You are not imagining it, you are experiencing something real in a way your mind is still learning to understand. I am also telling you to pay attention to your thoughts in the coming days. When you feel yourself slipping into guilt or self-blame, stop and remind yourself of what you have heard here. You are not meant to stay in that place anymore. Each time you choose to think differently, you are stepping closer to the freedom that has been waiting for you. This is a process, and I am with you in every step. Your mother's deepest need from you is not complicated, but it is powerful. She needs you to be at peace with yourself. That peace changes everything, not just inside you, but around you as well. It opens doors that have been closed and brings clarity where there was confusion. This is why this moment is so important, because it marks the beginning of that shift. You are not being asked to forget her, and you are not being asked to move on as if she never existed. You are being asked to carry her love in a way that strengthens you instead of holding you back. That is the difference you must understand. Love that is held with peace becomes a source of life, while love mixed with guilt becomes a weight. Now you are being guided to choose the first. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. I am opening your eyes to see it differently, because the way you see it will change the way you live from this moment forward. Your mother's love did not stop when her voice became silent to your ears. It changed form, but it never left you. There were times when you felt alone, even in a room full of people. You smiled on the outside, but inside you carried a quiet emptiness that you could not explain. That emptiness was not because she was gone. It was because you were holding on in a way that blocked the love that still surrounds you. You tried to protect your heart by closing parts of it, but in doing so, you also closed the door to healing. Now I am asking you to open that door again. Type 1111 if you walk by faith. You must stop thinking that letting go of pain means losing her. That belief has kept you stuck in a place where you cannot fully breathe. Letting go of pain is not the same as letting go of love. In truth, it allows love to exist without being weighed down by sorrow. Your mother wants to be remembered with warmth, not with heaviness, that keeps you from moving forward. There is something else you have been doing without realizing it. You have been comparing your life now to how it used to feel when she was physically present. You measure your happiness against a time that cannot return in the same way. This has made it hard for you to accept new joy when it comes, because it feels different. But different does not mean less, and you must allow yourself to experience new forms of happiness without guilt. You are also being called to release a certain fear that has quietly followed you. It is the fear of losing more, the fear that if you allow yourself to love deeply again, you will feel the same pain. That fear has kept you guarded, even when something good tried to enter your life. I am telling you now that fear is not your protector, it is your barrier. You must choose to trust again, even if it feels unfamiliar at first. Your mother is not asking you to stay in a place of caution. She is asking you to live with courage. She wants to see you take chances, to open your heart, and to allow yourself to feel life fully again. She knows that pain is part of life, but she also knows that love is greater than that pain. This is the truth she wants you to hold on to as you move forward. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. There is also something important about the way you speak to yourself. You have been your own harshest voice at times, repeating thoughts that make you feel small or unworthy. Those thoughts are not from me, and they are not from her. They are patterns that formed when you were trying to make sense of your loss. Now, it is time to change that voice into one that speaks with kindness and truth. When you begin to speak to yourself with compassion, something shifts inside you. You start to feel lighter, and you begin to see yourself as someone who is still growing, not someone who is stuck in the past. This change may feel small at first, but it builds over time. It becomes a foundation for the life you are meant to live. Your mother wants you to stand on that foundation, not remain in the place where you fell. I am also guiding you to notice the signs of progress that you often overlook. There have been moments where you felt a little more peace, even if it did not last long. There have been days where you smiled without forcing it, and times where you felt hope again. These moments are not random, they are part of your healing. You must begin to recognize them and allow them to grow. There is something waiting for you that requires this new version of you to step forward. It is not something you can receive while you are still holding on to old pain. It is something that aligns with who you are becoming, not who you were when you were hurting the most. This is why this process matters so much. It is preparing you for what is next. Your mother sees this preparation, and she is encouraging it with all the love she has. She is not distant from your life. She is connected in a way that supports your growth. Every step you take toward healing brings you closer to the life she wants for you. She is not asking you to do something impossible. She is asking you to take one honest step at a time. There will be moments when you feel the old pain try to return. It may come through a memory, a place, or a sudden feeling that catches you off guard. When that happens, do not fight it with fear. Acknowledge it, feel it, and then remind yourself of the truth you are learning. You are not the same person you were when that pain first formed. You are stronger now, and you are being guided. I am with you in these moments, even when you do not feel it clearly. My presence is steady, and it does not change based on your emotions. When you feel uncertain, you can return to this truth. You are not walking through this alone. You are being led, step by step, into a place where your heart can rest and your life can expand. Your mother's need from you remains the same, but your understanding of it is growing. She needs your peace, your forgiveness, and your willingness to live fully again. This is how you honor her, and this is how you move forward without losing the connection you still share. It is not about forgetting, it is about transforming the way you carry her love. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Stay with this process, even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often feels uncomfortable at first, but it leads to something greater. You are not being rushed, but you are being guided. Trust that each step you take is leading you closer to the life that has been prepared for you. I am with you, and I will continue to guide you as you move forward. Your mother does not want to be remembered through your pain. She wants to be felt through your strength. This is the shift that is beginning to take place inside you. There are things you never allowed yourself to feel fully because you thought it would break you. You held back tears at times, and at other times you buried emotions so deep that even you could not reach them. But those feelings did not disappear. They stayed within you, shaping the way you see yourself and the world around you. Now they are rising again, not to harm you, but to be released in a way that brings healing. This is part of what she has been waiting for. Type 1010 to claim miracles. I want you to understand something important about the love you shared. That love was never fragile, even if the circumstances felt painful. It was strong enough to remain even after everything changed, and it is still part of you today. You do not need to hold on to pain to keep that love alive. In fact, releasing the pain allows the love to breathe again in a way that feels lighter and more real. There is a moment in your past that still holds weight in your heart. You think about it more often than you admit, and each time you do, it brings a sense of regret. I am telling you now, that moment does not define your relationship with her. It is only one part of a much larger story that is filled with love, care, and connection. You must stop letting one moment overshadow everything else that was true. You are also being called to look at yourself with honesty, but not with judgment. There were things you did not know at the time, and there were things you could not control. You were doing the best you could with what you had, even if it does not feel that way now. Your mother understands this, and she holds no anger toward you. The only place where judgment still exists is within your own thoughts. Type 555 if you feel God's presence. You have been waiting for a sign that everything is okay, and this is part of that sign. It may not come in the way you expected, but it is real. The peace you are beginning to feel is not something you created on your own. It is something being given to you as you open your heart to truth. You must accept it without questioning whether you deserve it. There is also something new that is being prepared for you, something that requires a lighter heart. It may come in the form of a new path, a new connection, or a new sense of purpose. But whatever it is, it cannot fully enter your life while you are still holding on to the past in a painful way. This is why this moment is so important. It is clearing the space for what is next. Your mother sees what is coming for you, and she is not afraid for you. She is hopeful, because she knows you are capable of receiving it. She is asking you to trust that you are ready, even if you still feel uncertain. Growth does not always feel comfortable, but it leads you to places you were meant to reach. You are being guided there now. There are habits in your life that were shaped by your pain. You may have become more withdrawn, more cautious, or more hesitant to open up. These habits served a purpose at one time, but they are not meant to stay forever. You are now being invited to step out of those patterns and into something new. This may feel challenging, but it is necessary for your growth. I am also asking you to pay attention to how you treat yourself in quiet moments. When you are alone, your thoughts reveal what you truly believe about yourself. If those thoughts are filled with doubt or criticism, you must begin to change them. Speak to yourself with the same kindness that your mother would have shown you. Let your inner voice become a place of comfort instead of conflict. There will be days when you feel stronger, and days when the old feelings try to return. This does not mean you are going backward. It simply means you are human, and healing is a process. Each time you choose to respond with truth instead of fear, you are moving forward. Even the smallest step counts more than you realize. Your mother's need from you is becoming clearer with each moment you stay open to this. She needs you to live without carrying unnecessary pain. She needs you to forgive yourself and to allow joy back into your life. She needs you to understand that her love is not lost. It is still part of you. This is what she has been trying to reach you for. You are not being asked to forget the past, but to see it differently. You are being asked to recognize that love was always there, even in moments that felt difficult. When you begin to see it this way, your memories will start to feel lighter. They will no longer hold you down, but instead remind you of the connection that still exists. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds. You can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now, but this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. I am guiding you toward a life that is not defined by what you lost, but by what you still have and what is yet to come. This life is not out of reach. It is already forming around you. You only need to step into it with an open heart. Trust that you are being led, even when the path is not fully clear. I am not only helping you release pain, I am reshaping the way you carry love. Your mother's presence in your life did not end. It shifted into something that now guides you in ways you are just beginning to notice. This is why you feel a deeper awareness growing inside you. There were times when you tried to distract yourself so you would not have to feel everything at once. You filled your days with activity, with noise, or with anything that kept your mind from going back to certain memories. But those memories remained, waiting for a moment when you were ready to face them without fear. That moment is now, and you are stronger than you were before. You are no longer the same person who first felt that loss, and that is important for you to understand. Type 333 if you trust the process. What you are being guided to do now is to face your memories with truth instead of judgment. When you look back, do not focus only on what you think went wrong. Look at the love that existed, the moments that brought connection, and the ways you showed care even when things were not perfect. Your mother does not measure your relationship by a few difficult moments. She sees the whole picture, and that picture is filled with love. There is also a part of you that has been afraid to fully let go of sadness because it feels like that sadness keeps her close. You believe that if you stopped feeling that pain, the connection would fade. But I am telling you now, the connection is not tied to your suffering. It is tied to love, and love does not need pain to survive. When you release sadness, you are not losing her. You are allowing her presence to feel lighter and more peaceful. You are being invited to create a new way of remembering her. Instead of letting your thoughts return to regret or longing, you can choose to remember with gratitude. Think about the things she taught you, the ways she shaped who you are, and the moments that still bring warmth to your heart. This shift may feel small, but it has a powerful effect. It turns memory into something that strengthens you instead of holding you back. Type 999 to affirm your strength. There is something else she wants you to understand, something that may surprise you. She does not want you to stay where you are out of fear of moving too far away from her. She wants you to grow, to change, and to experience life fully. She celebrates your progress, even the parts you do not notice. Every step you take toward becoming a better version of yourself is something that brings her peace. You have been questioning whether you are on the right path, especially in moments when things feel uncertain. I am telling you now that you are being guided, even when you cannot see the full direction. Your experiences, your thoughts, and even your struggles are shaping you into someone who is ready for what is ahead. Trust that this process has purpose, even when it feels slow or unclear. There are opportunities that will begin to show themselves more clearly as you continue this journey. These opportunities may feel different from what you expected, but they are aligned with your growth. Do not turn away from them because they feel unfamiliar. Instead, approach them with curiosity and trust. You are capable of handling more than you think. Your mother's need from you continues to unfold as you understand more deeply. She needs you to trust yourself again. She needs you to believe that you can make choices without being held back by fear or doubt. This trust in yourself is something you lost along the way, but it can be rebuilt. Each time you choose to move forward with confidence, you are rebuilding that trust. There will also be moments where you feel a sense of calm that seems to come without reason. You may not understand where it comes from, but it will feel real and steady. These moments are part of the peace that is entering your life. Do not question them or push them away. Allow them to settle inside you and become something you can return to when you need it. I am also asking you to pay attention to the way you respond to challenges from this point forward. When something difficult arises, you have a choice in how you react. You can fall back into old patterns of fear, or you can respond with the strength and understanding you are gaining now. Each time you choose strength, you reinforce the change that is taking place within you. Your life is not meant to be lived in the shadow of what you lost. It is meant to be lived in the light of what you still carry. That light comes from love, from connection, and from the lessons that have shaped you. You are not starting over from nothing. You are moving forward with everything that has made you who you are. Your mother is part of that light, not part of the shadow. She is present in the strength you show, in the kindness you give, and in the way you continue to grow. She is not distant from you. She is connected in ways that go beyond what you can see. When you begin to feel this truth, your heart will become lighter. Stay with this understanding, even when your mind tries to return to old patterns. Change takes time, but it also requires consistency. Each time you choose to see things differently, you are building a new foundation for your life. This foundation is stronger, more stable, and more aligned with who you are meant to be. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear any time from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. This is not weakness. This is strength in its truest form. Your mother has been waiting for this moment, not because she needed something from you, but because she wanted you to be free. There were parts of your life where you stopped moving forward without even realizing it. You continued living, but inside, something stayed paused in the moment of loss. You learned how to function, how to smile, and how to keep going, but you never fully allowed yourself to heal. That pause created a space where pain stayed longer than it should have. Now I am guiding you to move again, not in a rush, but with purpose and understanding. Type 666 if you are ready to move forward. You must understand that healing is not forgetting, and it is not pretending that nothing happened. Healing is allowing yourself to feel everything without letting it control you. It is choosing to carry love instead of regret. Your mother's need from you has always been connected to this truth. She wants your heart to be at peace, because peace allows love to exist without limits. There is something else you have been holding on to, something that you may not have fully recognized. It is the belief that you could have changed the outcome if you had done something differently. This belief has stayed with you, quietly shaping your thoughts and your emotions. But I am telling you now, you were never in control of everything. There were things beyond your understanding and beyond your ability to change. You must release the idea that everything depended on you. That belief has created a burden that was never yours to carry. Your mother does not want you to live with that weight. She wants you to understand that your love was enough, and that it always was. You do not need to prove anything more. Type 888 if you accept this truth. There is also a part of you that has been afraid to fully step into your own life. You have held back from certain opportunities, certain decisions, and even certain joys. You may not have noticed it clearly, but it has been there. That hesitation came from a place of fear and uncertainty. Now you are being called to step beyond that hesitation. You are allowed to build a life that feels full and meaningful. You are allowed to experience happiness without feeling guilty. You are allowed to create new memories without thinking they replace the old ones. This is not a betrayal of your past, it is an extension of it. The love you carry becomes part of everything you create moving forward. There are moments ahead where you will feel a deeper sense of alignment within yourself. You will notice that your thoughts become clearer, your decisions feel more certain, and your heart feels lighter. These are signs that you are moving in the right direction. Do not doubt them when they come. Trust that they are part of the guidance you are receiving. Your mother's presence is not something you need to search for outside yourself. It is something that exists within you, in the way you think, the way you feel, and the way you act. When you show kindness, when you show strength, and when you choose love, you are reflecting what she gave to you. This is how the connection continues. There is also a need for you to forgive others, not just yourself. There may be people in your life connected to your past who you still hold resentment toward. That resentment has kept a part of your heart closed. Releasing it does not mean what happened was right. It means you are choosing your peace over holding on to pain. You are being guided to live with a sense of openness that you may not have felt in a long time. This openness allows new experiences to enter your life. It allows new connections to form. It allows you to see things from a perspective that is not limited by past pain. This is the life that is being prepared for you. There will be times when you feel unsure again, and that is part of being human. But now you have something you did not have before. You have understanding. You have awareness. And you have a sense of direction that comes from truth, not fear. This will guide you, even when things feel uncertain. Your mother's deepest need from you is now becoming something you can live, not just something you hear. She needs you to be free, to be at peace, and to trust that your life still holds meaning and purpose. She needs you to move forward with love, not with regret. This is how you honor her in a way that brings peace to both of you. You are not being asked to carry this alone. I am with you, guiding you, supporting you, and leading you into a life that is aligned with who you are meant to be. You are not lost, and you are not without direction. You are exactly where you need to be to begin this next chapter. Now you have grown through that weight, even if you did not notice it happening. You have learned how to stand again, how to keep going, and how to find moments of light even in difficult days. This growth is not small, and it has prepared you for what you are being shown now. There were days when you questioned everything, even your own strength. You wondered how you would continue, how you would face life without what you once had. Those questions did not weaken you. They shaped you. They forced you to look deeper into yourself and find something that could not be taken away. That something is still there, and it is stronger now than it has ever been. Type 444 if you feel this strength rising. What's really behind the 7-second brain technique that's making headlines and new millionaires? A stunning CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second brain ritual that's helping normal people wipe out debt and attract serious wealth. With proof from 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning financial stress into dream living. Homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening. But the government could take this down at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. Your mother sees this strength, even in the moments when you feel uncertain. She sees the way you have continued, even when your heart felt tired. She sees the effort you put into simply getting through each day when it felt difficult. None of that has gone unnoticed. It is part of the reason why this moment has come to you now. There is something she wants you to understand more deeply. She is not defined by the moment she left, and your relationship with her is not defined by that ending. It is defined by everything that existed before, and everything that still exists in a different way. You have been focusing on the end, but she wants you to remember the whole. When you begin to see it that way, something inside you will start to feel lighter. You are also being asked to release a quiet fear that has stayed with you. It is the fear of not doing enough, of not being enough, and of somehow falling short. That fear has followed you into other areas of your life, affecting the way you see yourself and your choices. It has made you hesitate when you should move forward. Now is the time to let that fear go. Type 111 if you are ready to let go. You must begin to trust that you are enough as you are. You do not need to earn your worth through suffering or by holding on to the past. Your worth has always been there, and it has not changed. Your mother never saw you as lacking, and neither do I. The only place where that doubt exists is within your own thoughts, and you have the power to change that. There is also something important about the way you see your future. You have been uncertain, sometimes even hesitant to imagine something better. Part of you has been afraid to hope too much, because you did not want to feel disappointment again. But I am telling you now, hope is not something you should avoid. It is something you should embrace. Your life is not meant to remain in a place of limitation. There are possibilities ahead of you that you have not fully allowed yourself to see. These possibilities are not out of reach. They are simply waiting for you to believe that they are meant for you. When you begin to open yourself to them, you will start to notice new paths forming. Your mother wants you to walk those paths without hesitation. She does not want you to stay where you are out of fear or doubt. She wants you to step forward with confidence, knowing that you are supported. Her love is not something that holds you back, it is something that pushes you forward. There is also a need for you to reconnect with parts of yourself that you may have set aside. There were things you once enjoyed, dreams you once held, and parts of your personality that felt alive. Some of those things became quieter over time, especially after your loss. Now you are being invited to bring them back into your life. You are allowed to rediscover yourself. You are allowed to explore what brings you joy and meaning. This is not something you should feel guilty about. It is something that is necessary for your growth and your well-being. Your mother wants to see you live fully, not just exist. There will be moments when you feel a sense of excitement about something new. That feeling may surprise you, especially if you have not felt it in a while. Do not push it away or question it too quickly. Allow yourself to experience it, because it is part of the life that is opening up for you. You are also being guided to build trust within yourself again. Trust your thoughts, trust your decisions, and trust your ability to move forward. You may not have all the answers right now, but you do not need them all at once. Each step you take will reveal the next one. Your mother's need from you is now something you can begin to live out in your daily life. She needs you to believe in yourself, to trust your path, and to move forward without carrying unnecessary fear. She needs you to understand that your life still holds purpose and meaning. This is how you honor her in a way that brings peace. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to take place within you. It may feel subtle at first, but it will grow stronger over time. This renewal is not something you have to force. It is something that happens as you continue to open your heart to truth and to let go of what no longer serves you. Stay present with this process and do not rush it. Each step you take is important, even if it feels small. You are building something new within yourself, something that will support you in the future. Trust that you are being guided in the right direction. I am speaking to that part of you now, the part that knows there is more ahead, even if you cannot fully see it yet. Your mother has always trusted that part of you, even in moments when you doubted yourself. She sees what you are becoming, not just what you have been through. There were times when you felt like you had to carry everything alone. You did not want to burden anyone with your thoughts, your memories, or your emotions, so you kept them inside, telling yourself that it was easier that way. But carrying everything alone made the weight feel heavier than it needed to be. Now you are being shown that you do not have to hold it all by yourself anymore. Type 1313 if you are ready to receive peace. Is it finally time to try the same CIA secret ritual that's changing lives in seconds? This newly leaked CIA-backed study reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming lives overnight. Scientifically validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it rewires your mind to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and exotic travel. But this secret won't be online much longer. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently removed. What your mother needs from you now is something that goes beyond your past. She needs you to open your life again, not just your heart. There are doors that you have kept closed because you were not sure what would happen if you stepped through them. You held back from new experiences, new connections, and even new beginnings. But those doors were never meant to stay closed forever. You are being invited to step into something that requires courage, but also brings growth. It may feel unfamiliar, but that does not mean it is wrong. It simply means you are entering a new chapter. Your mother is not asking you to stay where you are comfortable. She is asking you to move toward what will help you become who you are meant to be. There is also a need for you to stop measuring your progress by how quickly you heal. You have been comparing yourself to an idea of where you think you should be. That comparison has made you feel like you are falling behind, even when you are moving forward. But healing does not follow a strict timeline. It moves at the pace your heart can handle. Type 1414. If you accept your journey, you must allow yourself to grow without pressure. Each step you take, no matter how small it feels, is still a step forward. You are not behind, and you are not late. You are exactly where you need to be to continue this process. Trust that everything you have experienced has prepared you for what is next. Your mother also wants you to reconnect with the people who bring light into your life. There may be someone around you who has been trying to support you, but you have kept your distance without fully realizing it. This distance came from your need to protect yourself. But now, you are being guided to open up again, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. Connection is not something you should avoid. It is something that helps you heal and grow. When you allow others to be part of your life, you create space for new forms of support and understanding. Your mother does not want you to feel isolated. She wants you to feel surrounded by love in all its forms. There is also something important about the way you handle your thoughts moving forward. You have already started to recognize patterns that were holding you back. Now you must actively choose to replace them with something better. When a negative thought appears, do not accept it as truth. Question it, challenge it, and remind yourself of what you are learning. This is how change begins to take root. It does not happen all at once, but it builds over time. Each time you choose a healthier thought, you strengthen a new way of thinking. This new way of thinking will eventually become natural to you. It will guide your actions and shape your experiences. Your mother's need from you is not something you have to search for anymore. It is something you are already beginning to live. She needs your peace, your growth, and your willingness to move forward. She needs you to trust that your life still has purpose, even after everything you have been through. There are blessings that are beginning to align with this new version of you. These blessings may not appear in obvious ways at first. They may come quietly, through small opportunities or subtle changes in your life. But they are real, and they are meant for you. You must stay open to receiving them. You are also being guided to take better care of yourself, not just physically, but emotionally and mentally as well. Pay attention to what you need, and do not ignore it. Rest when you need to rest. Reflect when you need to reflect. Give yourself the same care you would give to someone you love deeply. This is part of honoring your mother as well. When you take care of yourself, you are respecting the life that was given to you. You are showing that you value your own well-being. This is something she has always wanted for you. There will be moments ahead where you feel a sense of calm that feels different from anything you have felt before. It will not come from avoiding your feelings, but from understanding them. This calm will become a steady presence in your life. It will guide you through challenges and help you stay grounded. Stay committed to this path, even when it feels unfamiliar. Growth often requires you to step outside of what you know, but what you are stepping into is something that has been prepared for you with care. You are not walking into the unknown without guidance. I am with you, leading you every step of the way. There is a quiet strength inside you that has been waiting to rise fully. You have felt it in small moments, when you handled something better than you expected, or when you found peace where you thought there would only be heaviness. Those moments were not accidents. They were signs of who you are becoming. Your mother sees this strength clearly, and she is encouraging it to grow even more. Type 1515 if you feel this change within you. You must understand that the life ahead of you is not meant to be lived in hesitation. There are things you are meant to experience, people you are meant to meet, and paths you are meant to walk. These things are not distant or unreachable. They are closer than you think, but they require you to step forward without carrying the weight that has been holding you back. Your mother is not asking you to stay in the past, even if part of you feels comfortable there. She is asking you to move into the present with a sense of openness. She knows that you can handle what is ahead. She trusts your ability to grow, to adapt, and to find your way even when things feel uncertain. There is also a need for you to accept that change is part of your life now. You have already gone through changes that felt difficult, and you came through them. Now the changes ahead are not meant to harm you. They are meant to help you expand into a version of yourself that is stronger, more aware, and more aligned with your purpose. Type 1616 if you are open to new beginnings. Why is the government working so hard to bury this 7-second brain ritual? A stunning CIA leak has just exposed a 7-second brain ritual now, allowing regular people to clear debt and invite unstoppable wealth. Supported by 4 neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is transforming financial struggles into dream lifestyles. New homes, vehicles, vacations, it's all becoming possible. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. You have been holding on to certain routines and patterns that kept you in a place of comfort. While comfort can feel safe, it can also prevent growth if you stay there too long. You are being guided to step beyond what feels familiar and into something that challenges you in a positive way. This does not mean rushing into things without thought. It means being willing to explore what is possible. There is something important about the way you see yourself now. You are no longer defined by your past or by the pain you experienced. You are defined by the choices you make moving forward. Each choice you make has the power to shape your life in a new direction. This is where your focus needs to be. Your mother's need from you continues to guide this process. She needs you to believe in your ability to create a life that feels meaningful and fulfilling. She needs you to trust that you are capable of making decisions that lead to growth. She needs you to step into your own life with confidence instead of doubt. There will be moments where you feel unsure again, and that is natural. But now you have something you did not have before. You have awareness, you have understanding, and you have a sense of direction that comes from truth. These things will help you move through uncertainty without becoming stuck. You are also being guided to listen more closely to your inner voice. There have been times when you ignored it because you were not sure if you could trust it. But that voice is becoming clearer now. It is not something you should push away. It is something you should pay attention to. When you listen to that inner voice, you will begin to notice that it leads you toward what feels right. It may not always make sense immediately, but it will guide you in ways that align with your growth. Trust that guidance, even when it feels unfamiliar. Your life is opening up in ways you may not have expected. Opportunities may appear that seem small at first, but they hold meaning. Conversations may happen that shift your perspective. Moments of clarity may come when you least expect them. All of these things are part of the path you are walking. Your mother is part of this journey, not as someone who holds you back, but as someone who supports your growth. Her love is something that moves with you, not something that keeps you in one place. When you understand this, you will begin to feel lighter and more free. There is also a need for you to recognize your own value more clearly. You have been giving so much of your energy to others, sometimes without giving yourself the same care. You must begin to treat yourself with the same kindness and respect that you offer to those around you. This is part of your growth. You are allowed to take time for yourself. You are allowed to focus on what you need. You are allowed to set boundaries that protect your peace. These things are not selfish. They are necessary for your well-being. As you continue on this path, you will begin to notice that your perspective is changing. Things that once felt overwhelming may begin to feel manageable.